All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time we're taking a look at the career of Kynnedy Flannel, a track and field star. And we've got, wow, a whole bunch of stuff to work with here. Articles, photos, even found a YouTube video. This will be good.
It will be. You know, I think what makes Kynnedy's story so interesting is that it's not just about being naturally gifted. Like, she's obviously super talented, but there's also this dedication, this resilience, and her family's always right there with her.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's start with the very beginning of her track and field career, which is actually pretty funny. The KHOU11 video has got Kynnedy talking about how her dad basically tricked her and her brother into going to their first ever track meet.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she says, he told us we were going to our cousin's house, and he took us to a track meet.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Says a lot about her. Even back then, she had that competitive spirit. Something just clicked,
Yes,
you know?
That's so true. Okay, so let's jump ahead to high school. And wow, the Alvin Sun articles, they show just how much she dominated. 5-time state champion, and get this, state record holder for the long jump, 21 feet, 2.75 inches, which is insane.
Wow.
Oh, and there's more. She was the very first track and field athlete in Alvin High School history to win 3 gold medals at the state meet. Plus, she won both the 100 and 200 meter races 2 years in a row. Let's talk about that knee injury she had in high school her sophomore year. Leaping back into the picture mentions it. I mean, missing the district, regional, and state meets. That must have been tough.
You can see this young lady's in a lot of pain, and yet she's going to go through it. This is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby!
Things aren't always easy. She definitely had some tough times along the way.
And that's what's so revealing. How she handled those tough times, it shows us who she is. You know, beyond all those medals and records, it shows her resilience.
Yeah, those setbacks. After high school, she went to the University of Texas, and her accomplishments there are just as impressive. The University of Texas Athletics website, it's full of her achievements. All-American honors, tons of Big 12 championships in the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and even the 4x100 meter relay.
See, that's what I find so impressive. It's not just that she kept dominating in those individual sprints, but she also fit right into that relay team.
That's incredible. It really shows how adaptable she is and how she's willing to be part of a team and help everyone succeed.
Exactly.
Oh, and don't forget, she also set a Texas and Texas relays record with that 4x100 relay team. So we're seeing this pattern where she's achieving at the very top, both individually and as part of a team.
Texas right now with Kynnedy Flannel on the anchor. It's going to be Texas is going to get the 10 points in the opening event, and Kentucky getting second with Karima Davis running an excellent anchor for the Wildcats.
This is the event that the University of Texas wanted to set the tone for the day, and set the tone very well. They did, but the close of Kynnedy Flannel was unmatched.
They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're getting about. It's what they're talking about. Texas is the home of the players and players. Sing the great slave kicks. Coast born and be with Texas.
In any race, on through across the finish line, if she's behind you, you got to be worried, because she can do things, manipulate sort of the ground and kind of push herself forward like nobody else can, and that's rare in the freshman.
But what's clear is that she was able to adapt to college-level competition and still be amazing in her individual events.
Right, she absolutely did. It really shows her work ethic and how dedicated she is.
Kynnedy Flannel won the Big 12 Indoor Championship in the 200-meter, helping Texas bring home back-to-back Big 12 indoor titles.
I didn't really think that I was going to progress at this speed and everything was going to be happening so fast. I always want to improve. Like, I'm never satisfied.
Texas is the home of the players of
Let's talk about her mindset when she's competing. The KHOU 11 video, they ask her about those pre-race nerves, those moments right before the starting gun goes off, and her answer is kind of surprising. She says it's weird. It's like numbing almost. That's an interesting way to put it. You'd expect to hear about like anxiety or that rush of adrenaline, but numbing almost sounds like a mental technique she's using, a way to shut out distractions and just like get into the zone.
That numbing feeling, it's like part of how she gets into that competitive mindset. It's like she flips a switch, calm, and then bam, laser focus.
The only thing that's really going through my head is just do whatever you have to do to get to the line first.
One thing that really stands out to me is how she defied expectations. I mean, she's from Alvin, Texas. It's not exactly a place you'd think of as producing, Olympic level track stars.
Exactly. And yet there she is, competing against the best in the country, even earning a spot at the Olympic trials. It's a pretty powerful message. Talent and that drive to succeed, they can come from anywhere.
And remember that quote about the Olympics from the Cube 57 video. She says, "I don't care if I'm going in relay, if I'm jumping, or doing an open event, I just want to go." It's clear that her ambition goes beyond just individual events. She wants to represent her country on the huge global stage.
It is inspiring, that quote. It shows a level of passion that goes beyond just winning awards or setting records. She's not just in it for the personal glory. She wants to be part of something bigger.
Right, like that story about her winning at the state meet right before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It shows how close she is to her family. And then there's that photo in the Alvin Sun, the one where she's being honored by the Alvin City Council. Clearly, she's seen as a role model in her community.
That recognition from her hometown, that's really something. It shows that she's not just an incredible athlete, but also someone who embodies the values that her community really cares about. Someone people look up to, someone who inspires young athletes.
And that says so much about her character. She's not just focused on herself and her own success. She wants to use her position to make a difference, to have a positive impact. But what about Kynnedy the person? What do these sources tell us about her life outside of track and field?
Yeah, to be honest, there's not a whole lot to go on, which makes sense. Athletes, especially at her level, they have to really prioritize their training and competitions. But we do get a few glimpses of her personality and what she values.
Mama on my hood, I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good. Put that on my mama on my hood, I look fly. Good, you can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good.
So, looking ahead, what do you think the future holds for Kynnedy? We know she transferred to the University of Florida, and the Florida Gators website, it says she just kept achieving amazing things there.
Right, that competitive fire, it's definitely still burning strong. And those Olympic dreams, the one she talks about in that Cube 57 video, they're still there.
And even if she doesn't, make it to the Olympics, she's got a bright future ahead of her. Whether she sticks with track and field professionally, maybe goes into coaching, or even pursues, that sports medicine interest she mentioned, her talent and dedication will take her far.
No doubt about it.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life. I've been grinding all my life, look, all my life. Been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life, look. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why